Before each fight, the Shieldmaidens engaged in rigorous mental preparation, visualizing their movements and strategies. This focus boosted their confidence and sharpened their instincts in the heat of combat. Astrid, Freya, and Solveig, feared warriors, had proven their might in countless skirmishes. But this quest promised challenges far beyond any they had yet faced, demanding true valor. Their journey began in the humble halls of their clan, where maps were unrolled and old sagas of courage and conquest were retold, igniting the fire in their hearts anew. With their axes sharpened and their spirits high, the Shieldmaidens stepped out into the biting cold. Each stride of their large boots echoed the resolve within their hearts. Their path led them through ancient, forgotten forests, where moss-covered stones and gnarled trees stood as silent witnesses to centuries of untamed wilderness and old magic. The terrain grew more challenging, with steep climbs and precarious ledges testing their endurance. But the Shieldmaidens were unyielding, their focus fixed on the elusive treasure. A sudden roar echoed through the peaks, a sound that chilled their bones. It was the unmistakable call of a dragon, a creature of myth and fire, guarding the very paths they sought. The challenge was clear. To claim the treasure, they must first face the dragon. Fear mingled with excitement as they resolved to conquer this formidable beast. No turning back now. Under the cover of a rocky overhang, the Shieldmaidens devised a plan. Their combined strength and cunning would be their greatest weapon against the mighty dragon's fiery breath. With strategic precision, Solveig loosed an arrow, striking a vulnerable spot on the dragon's wing. The beast shrieked, momentarily disoriented, giving the others an opening for attack. Enraged, the dragon retaliated, unleashing a torrent of fire. The Shieldmaidens scattered, narrowly escaping the burning inferno, their large boots barely outrunning the scorching heat. Freya, with her sturdy shield, braced against the dragon's assault, deflecting jagged rock fragments and embers. Her resolve was as solid as the very mountains around them. Seizing an opportunity, Astrid surged forward, axe gleaming, aiming for the dragon's underbelly. Each powerful leg pushed into her large boots propelled her towards destiny. With a final desperate roar, the dragon tumbled from the sky, crashing onto a distant peak. The Shieldmaidens had faced the impossible and emerged victorious, their courage affirmed. The fallen dragon revealed a hidden entrance to a magnificent cave system, pulsating with an eerie light. This was surely the legendary lair, the very heart of their quest. Inside, glimmering gold and ancient artifacts lay scattered, reflecting the faint light from hidden crystals. This was the long-lost hoard, a treasure beyond their wildest dreams. Amongst the riches, Astrid found a legendary amulet, said to grant its wielder unparalleled wisdom and protection. Its age-old magic pulsed gently in her hand. Their quest was fulfilled, their names etched into the annals of Viking lore. The joy of victory, however, was quickly tempered by a new unexpected challenge looming ahead. As they prepared to leave the lair, a menacing rumble echoed through the cavern. Not the dragon, but the heavy footsteps of many men, drawing closer. A rival clan, driven by greed, had tracked them. Led by Bjorn the Ruthless, they sought to claim the dragon's hoard for themselves, and would stop at nothing. The cavern became a tense battlefield as the Shieldmaidens faced off against Bjorn's men. Weapons were drawn, and the air crackled with anticipation of impending conflict. With a battle cry, Astrid led the charge, her axe swinging in a deadly arc. The cavern erupted into chaos, steel clashing against steel, proving their large boots were more than just for walking. Freya, shield raised, moved expertly, deflecting blows and creating openings for her sisters. Her defense was impenetrable, a wall against the enemy's relentless assault. Solveig moved with agile grace, her arrows finding their marks with merciless precision. Each shot diminished the enemy's numbers, turning the tide of battle. Infuriated by their resistance, Bjorn himself charged, targeting Astrid. He underestimated her, however, mistaking her gender for weakness, a fatal error in judgment. Astrid met his brutal swing with an equally powerful parry, pushing him back. Her strength was undeniable, a testament to years of training and countless battles won. With Bjorn engaged, the remaining warriors of his clan faltered. The tide of battle turned decisively in favor of the Shieldmaidens, victory within their grasp. With a roar of defiance, Astrid delivered a final, decisive blow. Bjorn fell, his defeat marking the end of the conflict and securing their hard-won treasure. Silence returned to the dragon's lair, broken only by their heavy breathing. The Shieldmaidens had defended their glory, their treasure, and ultimately, their honor. The journey back was arduous, but filled with the quiet joy of accomplishment. They carried not just treasure, but stories of bravery that would inspire generations. They were greeted as heroes upon their return. The entire village cheered, celebrating their victory over both dragon and men. Feasts and songs ensued. The treasure was distributed amongst the clan, strengthening their community and securing their future. But the greatest treasure was the honor they had brought home. The amulet Astrid had found was placed in the clan's great hall, a symbol of their triumph and a beacon for future adventures. Its light shimmered softly. Bards now sang of the Shieldmaidens' bravery, their sagas woven into the very fabric of their culture. Children listened, eyes wide with dreams of their own quests for glory. Astrid, Freya, and Solveig dedicated themselves to training the young warriors, teaching them not just combat skills, but the true meaning of courage and camaraderie. Their bond, already strong, had been forged unbreakable in the crucible of their quest. They were more than comrades. They were sisters by fate and battle. From their ancestral lands, they continued to watch over their people, ever ready for new threats. The echoes of their boots resonated with their unwavering commitment. Their large, sturdy boots, once instruments of war, now symbolized their steadfast journey and the heavy steps of a path well-traveled, full of glory and perilous adventure. Yet, the North held countless secrets. Whispers of other realms, of mystical creatures and forgotten gods, hinted at new journeys yet to come for the daring trio. A lone raven, a messenger of the gods, landed on Astrid's shoulder, carrying a small, intricately carved wooden trinket, a sign of new tidings from afar. The lure of the unknown was a powerful force. Even after their epic journey, the Shieldmaidens knew their destiny was tied to the wild, untamed corners of the world. For as long as tales were told and battles were fought, the names of Astrid, Freya, and Solveig would be spoken with reverence, their unity an enduring legend. Every swing of their axes, every parry of their shields, every arrow loosed, had forged not just their legend, but their very destiny. They embraced it fully. The spirits of their ancestors watched over them, proud of the strength and honor these Shieldmaidens brought to their lineage. The past guided their future. Though they faced mortality like all mortals, their deeds guaranteed them a place in Valhalla, celebrated amongst the greatest warriors of all time, for all eternity. Their story, etched in stone and sung by bards, reminded all that the spirit of adventure and the pursuit of glory were inherent in every true northern heart. Sometimes, true strength was found not in battle, but in the quiet contemplation of nature's grandeur, grounding them before the next storm inevitably arrived. Astrid often consulted the ancient texts, seeking guidance and knowledge from those who came before. Wisdom, too, was a formidable weapon in their arsenal. Even fierce Shieldmaidens needed moments of merriment. Feasts in the great hall, filled with food, drink, and laughter, recharged their spirits for battles ahead. The sea, endless and ever-changing, often called to them. New lands, new adventures, new glories awaited those brave enough to set sail beyond the known horizon. Under the mystical glow of the northern lights, they often gathered, finding comfort and inspiration in the cosmic dance, feeling the ancient magic infuse their souls. Their faces, weathered by wind and hardened by battle, still held the spark of youth and an unwavering commitment to protect their clan and carve their own path. No mountain was too high, no river too wide, no forest too dense. The sheer scale of their journey reflected the boundless courage within in their hearts. They became symbols of the North itself, wild, untamed, and fiercely protective. Their presence ensured peace, for a time, in their harsh but beloved homeland. Despite endless battles, the warmth of kinship and mutual respect permeated their lives, forming the bedrock of their extraordinary adventures and shared triumphs. Their legacy was not merely etched in stone, but woven into the hearts of their people, a living testament to what true courage and unwavering loyalty could achieve. The North, with its ice and fire, its beauty and brutality, had shaped them into the formidable Shieldmaidens they were, ready for whatever lay beyond their shores. Even in moments of quiet reflection, the spirit of their adventures lingered, a fiery ambition that pulsed beneath their skin, urging them towards new horizons. Every heavy step of their large boots across the rugged terrain left an imprint not just in the earth, but in the unfolding saga of their legendary lives. For daring shield maidens like Astrid, Freya, and Solveig, the flame of glory would never die. It burned brightly, illuminating their path and inspiring all. What legends will you forge? What treasures will you seek? Share your own aspirations in the comments below, and let your journey begin.